Once upon a time, in a cosy little house on Maple Street, lived a loving mother named Sarah and her curious son, Tommy. Tommy had a sweet tooth like no other, and he couldn't resist the temptation of candies, cookies, and chocolates. One bright and sunny morning, Sarah sat Tommy down at the kitchen table and said, "Tommy, my dear, I have something very important to tell you. You must be careful with how many sweets you eat. They are delicious, but too many of them can make you very sick." Tommy, with a mischievous smile, replied, "Oh, Mom, I love sweets. But don't worry, I'll be just fine." Sarah sighed, worried about her son's stubbornness, but she hoped her words had made an impact. Days turned into weeks, and Tommy's love for sweets continued to grow. He couldn't resist the allure of the candy jar on the kitchen counter, and he snuck sugary treats whenever he could. One day, Tommy's sweet tooth got the better of him. He ate not one, not two, but a whole handful of candies. He felt a little queasy, but he brushed it off, thinking he could handle it. That night, as Tommy lay in bed, he started to feel really sick. His stomach hurt, and he felt dizzy. He called out to his mother, "Mom, I don't feel well." Sarah rushed to Tommy's side, and her heart sank when she saw his pale face. She knew he was ill from all the sweets he had eaten. Without wasting a moment, Sarah wrapped Tommy in a warm blanket and took him to see Dr. Baker, the kind-hearted neighborhood doctor. Dr. Baker examined Tommy and said, "It seems like you've had too many sweets, young man. They can be tasty, but overindulging can make you very sick." Tommy nodded, feeling miserable and regretful. Dr. Baker gave Tommy some medicine to help him feel better and advised, "Remember, it's important to listen to your mom's advice. Sweets are a treat, but too many can harm you. You should eat them in moderation." As they left the doctor's office, Sarah held Tommy's hand and said gently, "I hope you've learned a valuable lesson today, my sweet boy. I only want what's best for you, and sometimes that means saying no to too many sweets." Tommy nodded, tears welling up in his eyes. "I'm sorry, Mum. I'll listen to you from now on." And from that day forward, Tommy understood the importance of balance when it came to sweets. He learned that his mother's advice was always given with love and care, and he never overindulged again. Together, they enjoyed sweets as an occasional treat, but Tommy's health and happiness always came first.